Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this sensational Saturday, man. I just did 37 miles on the bike, and it's not even 7:30 yet, man. The bike life, man, it doesn't get any better. And I gotta say, I gotta give credit where credit was due. It's not like Durian Ryder invented the bike. It's not, but his YouTube channel turned me on to the bike life. It was how many years ago? I don't even know. I eased into it. It's not like I checked it off on the calendar. It's at least 10 years now that I was a hardcore runner my whole life, just about since 18 years old, man. And I run dozens of marathons and ultras and 10K and this, that, and the other thing. And oh, Jesus. Run all night. I mean, crazy, crazy stuff. And I loved every step I took. Okay? But as the sweet bird of youth began to flutter, man, my knees started saying, stop it. Stop it already. This is not good. And my ankles soon followed. And all of a sudden, this joyous thing that I would do every morning, this flirt with nature and God and everything, this just beautiful thing called running that I would do every morning started to hurt. And I started to not want to do it. The weekends, I used to do at least 10 miles a day. The weekends meant I had more time. My family would be sleeping later, and I could just stretch it out, man. 12, 15 miles, at least one day out of the weekend. And I used to look forward to that. And all of a sudden, man, 8 miles into it, oh, Ralph, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, the knees are just barking. So what am I going to do? I looked around, and I got into kettlebell. And I loved kettlebell, still do. I think it's tremendous exercise. But what happened, guys, the running, I did very, very little resistance training. Every once in a while when I'd feel spry, I'd drop down and do some push-ups and stuff and maybe some sit-ups. Didn't touch the weights. I was this big. I was so lean. I was weighing 150 pounds, dripping wet at 5'10". Well, the kettlebell was fine, and I felt good, and I was still running a little bit, but the kettlebell was giving my knees a time off. It was for just extending everything, the kettlebell. But I started to lose weight. I started to gain weight. It was all muscle. I was still shredded. My body fat was has always been below 10. Okay, and that was fine. But I was gaining weight. Now, the more weight you gain, guys, even if it's muscle, when you go out to run, that's more pounding on those knees. So in some ways, it made things better, and in some things, it made things worse. And I was getting slower. Right? So if you have an hour to run, instead of, running 8 miles, you're going to run 6. So I'm gaining muscle and I'm gaining some weight, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So, and then I stumbled over Harley's at least 10 years ago now. Stumbled under Durian Ryder's website, and sure, the bike life, man. And I said, you know what? That might work. And I remember it was January up here in Connecticut. And I went and bought a bike. I mean, it snows up to your waist, right? And I went and bought a bike. So I got a Giant Defy. It was on sale. Cost me about $800. And guys, as soon as the weather broke, I just wore that bike out, and I loved it. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I am, as soon as my wife retires, which will be this time next year, we are going to move to a warmer climate so I can just ride all year round. I am in such a better mood when I ride my bike. I drop weight. Oh, forget about it. I put the kettlebells away so the muscle cannibalizes a little bit. I'm not sure after 15 years of kettlebell if I'm ever going to get rid of some of this bulk, which is fine. Which is fine. At this point in my life, I'm not competing or anything like that. Trying to get my 10K, running down. But I do when the weather turns, and I can usually put on a sweatshirt and put on the winter stuff. I can usually ride through October, November, December, January, February. 4 months of no bike, just stopping, putting the brakes on. Guys, I don't like it at all. I have a stationary bike behind me. I don't like the stationary bike. I use it every now and then, and I put the laptop on and I watch TV. Oh, God, I just can't wait until I get off. The same thing, you get outside with the bike. It's exhilarating. Waving at everyone, hey, how you doing? But the point is, I want to do it year-round. I really do. So we are thinking, my daughter lives out in Arizona. There's some beautiful communities in Arizona, Scottsdale and all that. We're thinking that. I have a lot of my trumpet work and friends and whatnot in Las Vegas. So we're thinking of that as well, which my daughter lives in Phoenix at the moment, which doesn't mean she's going to be living her whole life there. But that is less than an hour plane ride from Las Vegas. So this day and age, you just hop on a shuttle and you're there by lunchtime. It's no problem at all. So we're thinking of a lot of things, but it's all, my wife, very, very cold-blooded, does not like the winters. She was born and raised in Brooklyn, so this is all she knows is the Northeast. But she has never liked the winters. She's not a bike rider, but nah. Get me out to Las Vegas and ride the dang bike year-round. Heaven. Heaven. I've been retired for a while now, and I get, Jesus, what am I, 70? I got another 50 years left on this planet. So, yeah, I want to spend them riding a bike. I absolutely do. Anyway, the bike life, according to me, fueled on sugar, recovered on fruit. Life's great, man. Love you all. Have a great day.